Okay. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to take a quick second to read out the update that Wayfinder put out about everything that's been going on about the current early access and all the hiccups and stuff. They released this update, in light of the entire situation that's going on. For those of you that don't know, I'm a big advocate for Wayfinder. I've been playing it for a while now. I want to say probably over 100 hours at this point on the game. This was before early access. This was like closed beta, etc. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. I'm sure the game is out now, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But who knows? Anyways, I don't care. The point is, they dropped this, and I kind of just wanted to read it aloud since I've read a little bit, and I felt like it'd be good to share some light or shed some light on what's being said, because I feel like a lot of people aren't reading over this, so might as well. Okay, so first off, an update from AIRSHIP Syndicate and Digital Extremes. A message from the team. Yesterday sucked. There's no other way to say it. I entirely agree. It sucked for people who purchased Founders Packs and couldn't play. And it sucked for us to see players unable to get into the game after believing in us and our vision. Early access isn't a crutch. It's a conversation between the studio and the community that's helping build the game alongside the studio. We said from the start that we'd be transparent and open with the community, and that continues now that we have players entrusting us with their money and us failing to deliver. As far as I know, that there was a lot of issues when it came to the Founders Packs. A lot of people didn't receive the rewards, and a lot of people weren't even able to play the game, even though they bought the Founders Pack. So that's kind of addressing that. It's kind of a slew of issues. People weren't able to even get into the game. They had to add a player queue because it was just the server was being overwhelmed, as far as I know. I was able to get into the game a few times. Eventually it kicked me out, but it is what it is. It's early access. Gotta give them a chance. They're still building the game. I think, as far as I know from the things that I've seen, they weren't expecting this many people to even want to play the game. And now that they see that they have an actual core fan base, I think now they're seeing, okay. That being said, I don't want to give any excuses for them either, but it is what it is. It's just what's happening. Anyways, servers and login. Although we ran technical tests and betas across multiple regions, this was what I was curious about. Like, because I was part of every test that they put out. I was wondering why it almost felt like, what was the point, because it was almost like, what were the tests for? It's just like, as soon as the game dropped, it's a bunch of issues that I thought that had been addressed, but at the same time, I don't know what it's like to be a game developer, nor do I even want to put any say into that, because I've never been there, so I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of technical issues that goes along with these types of things and game releases, etc. So, I mean, I'm just glad that they're getting it out now. It kind of sucks because it's early access and people have already spent money, but it's not the official release of the game, kind of. So, at least it's being addressed now. I'm sure once the game actually rolls out, at that point, and players are actually able to get in, things will be a lot more smooth. But for right now, it's a little hectic. Anyways, let me continue reading. We were seeing more players every minute. I'm gonna just follow up right here. Every minute than played in our beta each day. Although we had a queue system ready, that system failed immediately. Damn. It kind of did, because whenever you would get in front of the queue, it would probably just... if I remember, they put out a thing saying that if you were in queue for over 5 minutes at the front of the queue, you just had to relog. So you'd be instantly put right in the back of the queue, which sucked for the people that waited. And you had to wait a long time to get into this game. Like, it would be probably like around an hour, maybe 30 minutes. It took a while. So and people don't have that time, people don't have time for that. People took, days off to be able to set aside some time to play the game. So it kind of sucks for those people that, that are working real jobs and having to deal with this, but you know, it is what it is. We're getting there. At least they're being open and open and honest with us about it, and they're trying their best. It is what it is. We quickly implemented numerous fixes to try and stabilize the login experience, and those failed as well. We ended up having to put a cap on the players that were on the server, which was less than ideal and resulted in the maximum player limit reached error last night. Update from Digital Extremes. At early access launch, severe server/login issues led to many players not being able to connect or play. We know and value your trust and apologize for the shaky beginning. As players ourselves, we know the disappointment many are feeling. This is surprising. Hearing this from Digital Extremes. I appreciate this. We apologize. We know players have high expectations of these infrastructure to deliver in moments like this. And in this instance, we as the publisher fell short. I appreciate the publisher speaking out. I didn't know that they even said anything on the game. Yeah. We're committed to ensuring long-term stability through the early access period. For those of you who don't know, by the way, just putting a little pause on this. Digital Extremes are the same people that are basically the face of Warframe. They're everyone that's behind Warframe. So if you know Warframe, that's them. And then the people that are in charge of Wayfinder are AIRSHIP Syndicate. So yeah. As far as I know, Digital Extremes are just the publishers, like they said. We're committed to ensuring long-term stability through the early access period. We were thankful for the enthusiasm and interest of our community and for your continued patience as we close in on a permanent solution. We realized that buying something and not being able to actually log in and play, frankly, is a bad look. One solution we heard often was that we should have offered pre-sales to gauge interest. Unfortunately, some first-party stores do not allow pre-sales of early access, and we were unable to meet demand. Currently, the game's login queue is functioning. Sitting in a queue isn't actually being in-game and playing, but it's allowing a trickle of players in as we continue to up capacity across all regions, and that has been successful. As far as I know, I think they upped the limit from yesterday. They upped the limit from, I think it was like 10K to 20, and I'm sure they're continuing to up the cap so that more people are able to get in. It's a lot of people that I think they weren't expecting to want to play the game, and it's a bit crazy the amount of traffic that they're getting. Hopefully it retains. I'm sure a lot of people kind of gave up on it, but the hope is that after some time, whenever they get everything sorted out, those players will come back after they see, that everything they're saying isn't just words, just empty words. I think they're very good with communication and talking out about these problems that they're having, which is really nice. Like they've really had some open-ended conversations, and it's nice to see, honestly. As far as I know, they even changed oh, I see it right there. Monetization. They'll speak on it, so I won't even speak on that until we get there. Yeah, sitting in a queue isn't actually being in game and playing, but it's allowing a trickle of players in as we continue to up the capacity across all regions, and that has been successful. We'll continue to make optimizations to the queue and servers in the coming days and weeks until all players are in and playing. Founders Packs issues. We are also aware that a small portion of players did not get their Founder Pack items. This is what I was saying earlier. We are aware of this issue, and although it affects a small portion of players, it's a priority to make sure that our founders get their items. Obviously, because that's what people paid for. A lot of the missing items are related to the back end server issues, and unfortunately, we can't provide a better update right now until we have more stability. Again, Founders Packs are you entrusting us, and we did deliver. Please contact support at playwayfinder.zendesk.com. For those of you that have had issues on that end. At this time, so we can collect your information as we work towards a solution. Monetization. We also saw conversations around some of our bundle prices being just shy of items in our store. We agreed that it's not player friendly, We're revisiting this pricing so that they are 1,000 rune silver. Rune silver is the in-game currency, and we will retroactively grant the difference for anyone that is paid for any of these weapons. That's pretty sick. I mean, that's kind of nice. I've never seen... Whoa. I've never seen, I've never seen someone do that. Change the prices of store items because... Huh. That's pretty nice. And then they're giving the difference to anyone that paid for those weapons. I mean, hey. Take that for what you will. I think that's pretty nice to see, though. Anyways, player compensation. Players lost valuable time waiting to get into the game or taking days off to play. That's literally what I said earlier. That sucks. We're currently working on our plans for compensating those purchased into early access, whether they got into the game or not. Yesterday proved that Wayfinder has an audience, but we must take action to meet the demand that audience deserves. First and foremost, that involves us fortifying our underlying platform and technology to deliver our vision for an online world for friends. It's about winning back our players' trust through actions and not words. It's about getting the game into a playable state for all. Yeah, and that's all for this little update. Oh man, it's been pretty bumpy. I'm happy that they put this out, especially this. It's kind of nice to see this, that they're not sugarcoating anything, and they're just, they understand that it's pretty shitty to see the situation that the game is currently in, but they're trying their best. Especially this, the DE responded. That's also pretty nice to see, honestly. But anyways, I just wanted to drop a little quick video just talking about this. For those of you that don't know, I've been playing Wayfinder a lot. Well, as much as I've been able to get it. I've been streaming that over on Twitch. I've been thinking about moving over to Kick. I have a few friends, and even my older brother who's been streaming on Kick, and he's been doing pretty well. Honestly, he just got I forgot what the name of it was. Not partnered, the other thing. It's fucking with me. I don't remember the name of it. Affiliate. He just got affiliate on Kick. I don't know why that took me so long to remember. I have affiliate on Twitch, but I'm like really considering moving over. I might. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about it. But regardless, I'll probably link my Twitch and my Kick below for anyone that's interested in, seeing the game. Maybe gauging whether or not it's something that they'd like to, play for themselves, for those of you that are out there watching this video. But yeah, just wanted to come and drop a little video on what's been said. Currently, as of now, the servers are still down for issues that they've had all through the morning. They haven't gone back up. I think it's been probably like 2-3 hours since. But hopefully moving forward, it's a little bit more stable and people are actually able to get into the game. For right now though, it's a little bit rocky. But yeah, looking forward to see what happens, especially in the future. I genuinely believe in this game. I don't know, I've been fiending to play this game. Every time I am able to get in, it's so easy to just get lost into the world, bro. Just the gameplay and everything, story, everything. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna leave it there. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, sub. Probably be doing more of these in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.